Hi everybody, Ryan Dorn here from Brain Swell Media and the author of the sales book Selling Backwards. Love for you to check that out. And we're on to tip number 4 of habits of superstar salespeople. Now for those of you that missed the other tips, please go back and start with number 1. Sign up online to do that because you're missing out on things that I feel are foundational or fundamental to your success as a salesperson. I've observed over 3,000 salespeople, have had a chance to train and coach them. What I'm sharing with you, I believe, are the tips, the habits that make these salespeople superstars. All right, we're on to number 4 of 12. Number 4 is customers buy from you when they are ready, not when you are ready. Again, in case you're writing that down, customers will buy from you when they are ready, not when you are ready. All right, let's be honest. For most of us as salespeople, and a lot of you that know me know that I sell every day, not just myself in my coaching services. I also sell sponsorships for one of the largest equestrian events in the country. And I also have 6 or 8 other products that I work and sell with on a contract basis. So I try to stay sharp as well. Let's admit it. What's one thing we're often very bad at? Timing. Our timing, especially us men out there, our timing is usually terrible, right, guys? Okay, if you don't get that joke, it's because you're not married, and that's okay. Timing is critical because very often you're sitting on a deadline of some kind, which is pushing you forward as a salesperson, but really what's not happening is you're not giving your buyer enough time to adequately consider your product, to be able to weigh other products that are in the marketplace. Basically, you're wanting them to basically not go through the standard buying cycle. Now, the standard buying cycle might start with consideration of a product, then it's going to work all the way through the various pieces and processes of that buying cycle, all the way down to the end where they're going to make a decision to buy from you. You're wanting them to make all that happen, bam, really, really fast. You're wanting them to NASCAR right through the process. And you can't do that. Keep in mind, buyers today are busier than ever before. We're being asked to do more now than we ever did in the past. I mean, I remember when the fax machine piece of paper used to come out in one giant piece of paper. Does anybody out there remember that? Okay, times are changing. We're receiving hundreds of emails a day. Every minute is being calculated by a Google Calendar or whatever the circumstance is. You've got to figure out a way to weave into that process. And quite honestly, I'll be truthful, it's going to be tough. Your timing is going to have to be perfect. So what do? For me, it's start really early. If you remember back to tip number 1, which was always be prospecting, a lot of people say always be closing. Not for me. Always be prospecting. You need a really, really awesome pipeline if you're going to be a wicked, raging success. Now, timing. What do you do if you're in a pinch and you have to speed up that buying cycle or the buying process? For me, I just don't do it. I know that it's not going to work out in the end. So I start early, I stay late, but more than anything, I'm politely persistent. Now, the other piece you need to do is you need to back yourself into this situation. And I talk about it in great detail in my sales book, Selling Backwards, but you need to back yourself into this situation. When do most of your customers make decisions about products like yours? Let me give you an example from a lot of my media customers that are out there today. A lot of advertising agencies make their decisions in October, November, and December, and then they start running sometime in February or March. If you wait till October to get started, you're going to be too late. If your media kits, etc., aren't done by July, it's too late. You're going to miss out. In the software space, very often, I've got a lot of customers that sell IT software. In the software space, it's all about timing. So you need to look at your customers, observe their cycles of business. What is it that they do? How do they do it? When do they do that? One of the best pieces of Recon, the best advice I can give you, is reach out to a salesperson at that company. Get some Recon from that salesperson. Typically, salespeople to salespeople, they'll talk to you. They'll give you the recon they need, that you need, because they've been in the situation too. They've been in your shoes. They understand. Remember, timing is critical. Customers will buy from you when they are ready, not when you are ready. So make sure you don't rush the process. Make sure you're politely persistent. Gather some recon about their company. And the best advice I can give you is start as far in advance as possible, so you don't put yourself into a pickle and then you're not putting the screws to that person that you want to buy right now so that you can make your bonus. I'm Ryan Dorn from Brainswell Media. Stick around, stay close, more great tips straight ahead. And if you're looking for more information, sign up for my monthly e-newsletter in our sales section, or check out my book, Selling Backwards. It's available online at sellingbackwards.com.